All right, so you'll have IMLeagues on your phone. First thing you do is just open the app. It'll take a minute to load. You should already be logged in. If you're not, you can just enter the login information. It'll bring you to this home page at first, and then down at the bottom, it'll say Home, Discover, Network, and Me. We're going to click on Network because that will bring us to Missoula Parks and Rec. So automatically, it'll show you all of our different sports that are active. So this is also what participants can see. But when you're going to look at rosters or the schedule, you'll see this header up here, and you'll just hit Schedule. So this will show you all the games for the whole day. Today is Wednesday, so obviously there's going to be a lot of games because this is when we have the most going on. But we are going to pretend that we're checking the roster for the volleyball team Setting Ducks. So you can see up at the top, above all the games, it shows you what league they're under. So we're going to scroll down to volleyball that's going on today. And we're going to At Least We Tried and Setting Ducks. We're just going to click on their game right there. And you can tell at the top you're looking at the game itself because it shows both teams at the top and the score, which right now it says 0-0 because it hasn't been played yet. If you want to look at someone's roster, the easiest way to do it is just click on the team right there. So if you go down to the bottom, it says Teams Info. And so we're going to click on Setting Ducks. So now we're on Setting Ducks, and it automatically brings us to their schedule. That might be a little bit confusing because we're just looking at a different schedule. But you can tell it's only this team's because at the top it has their team name. So we want to look at their roster to either add someone or make sure that they're on there. So in that header where there's 4 options, we'll click on the most right one, which is roster. And then you can see everyone who's on here. They don't have a huge roster. So then if you wanted to add someone, or if you just wanted to check someone and their name's not on there, the easiest thing to do from there is just add them. So there's 3 dots in the top corner up here. So you just hit the 3 dots and then hit Add Players. The first thing it'll do is pop you up by ID, which a lot of universities use. We don't have IDs, so we'll just click the middle, which is by name. I usually just ask them for their last name and type it in. So we can do Bruning. Let's say we want to add my account to it. Start the search. And I do have a couple different ones. The one without a picture is my fake player one. So then you would just hit Add. I'm not going to, well, I guess it will hit Add. When you hit Add, there's going to be a drop down. It's going to say Waiver is acceptable. You actually want to click it and hit Require Waiver, so that way they're prompted to sign one. Then once you hit Required Waiver, you can hit Add. And then I'll send a notification to my personal account inviting me to the team. So whoever gets that invitation can just pop on IMLeagues, and then it should automatically prompt them with the waiver as soon as they log on. And then the other part of IMLeagues is just using it to input the score. So we're going to go back to the actual game itself so you can see both teams at the top. We'll go back a little further just so we can remember how to get there. So start over, go to Network. Schedule, we'll hit At Least We Tried and Setting Ducks. You can see both teams at the top, the potential score in the middle. Then hit Admin Ref over on the right. Edit score, pretty straightforward. And then just double and triple check that you're putting the correct score in under the actual team itself. So if Setting Ducks got 3 and At Least We Tried got 4, we would put 4, double check, make sure it's under the correct team. 3, make sure it's under the correct team. Then both put their sportsmanship in. 4, and then we would hit save. I'm not going to hit save because this is a game that is actually going to get played and I don't want to mess theirs up. And that is pretty much all you need to know about IMLeagues for work.